Have you ever wanted to give a talk that really connects with a super smart, passionate audience? Well, we're about to break down the official speaker guidelines for the BIL Conference, which is this really unique community-driven event with a whole philosophy of its own. And trust me, this isn't just about public speaking. It's about sharing ideas that actually matter. So, get this. The best way to describe the whole vibe of BIL is this one quote. It's anarchist TED. I mean, how great is that? Think of it as the rebellious, open-access cousin to its more famous counterpart. There are no crazy high fees, no exclusive invitations, just a raw, shared passion for ideas. All right, so here's our game plan. First, we'll get into what makes BIL, well, BIL. Then we'll look at the DNA of a great talk by exploring what audiences they absolutely love and, just as important, what they can't stand. We'll boil all that down to 3 simple rules before doing a deep dive into the most critical principle of them all: show, don't tell. So what exactly is BIL? Before we can get into the speaker guidelines, we first have to understand the world they come from. And that world is the unconference. An unconference is pretty much what it sounds like. It's not about some rigid top-down structure. It's a participant-driven meeting. The whole point is to strip away all the usual barriers, like crazy ticket prices, sponsored sales pitches, and this feeling of a strict hierarchy. The entire focus is on letting people participate directly. And this is that core idea in action. At BIL, the lines just completely blur. The attendees are the speakers. The audience members are also the organizers. Everyone is on equal footing, just there to share ideas and solve problems together. It's a truly dynamic, self-organizing ecosystem for knowledge. It's pretty cool. Okay, so we get the why behind BIL. Now let's get into the how. The guidelines actually spell out 5 types of talks that consistently connect with this community. So think of this as your blueprint for a talk that really works. You'll probably notice the common thread here, right? Every single one of these is about generosity. It's all about showing. You can show a recent breakthrough or a special way of looking at something that's hidden in plain sight. You can show a path to a totally unexpected future, or you can empower the audience by showing them a new skill. My personal favorite is the last one. Show the audience why they are unexpectedly awesome. Of course, for every blueprint for success, there's always a map of what to avoid, and the BIL guidelines are just as clear about what doesn't work. Understanding these pitfalls is absolutely crucial if you want to avoid giving a talk that just falls flat. The contrast here is so clear, and it all boils down to generosity versus self-interest. On one side, you've got what works, giving people original insight, unique perspectives and ideas that empower them. On the other side, you've got the stuff to avoid, ideas you haven't really researched, content that's just rehashed from somewhere else, and, of course, blatant self-promotion. Let's break those down a bit. First, there's the unresearched awesome idea. The thing you thought of in the shower but haven't actually checked out. The audience is smart. They will see right through that. Second, the rehashed talk. Don't just get up and repeat a popular talk or article that everyone has probably already seen. And finally, the worst offender, the I'm awesome talk. This is the peak of self-promotion, and it just completely misses the entire community-focused spirit of BITL. Ultimately, the entire spirit of the event and what makes a good talk can be boiled down to 3 simple, really powerful rules. These are the absolute core of any great BIL talk. And here they are. Rule 1, know your audience. These folks are your peers, not a freshman class, so don't talk down to them or over-explain everything. Rule 2, make an original point. You've got to bring something new to the table that actually makes a difference and respects their intelligence. And Rule 3, the one that ties it all together, show, don't tell. Now that last rule is so important that the guidelines basically give it its own little masterclass. It's the difference between a talk that is merely true and one that is truly insightful. So let's really dig into what that means in practice. I just love how direct this is. You can think in the abstract all day long, that's fine, but when you get on stage, abstract talking just sucks. Your job as a speaker isn't just to state a pattern you found, it's to guide the audience so they can see that pattern for themselves. Here are 2 perfect examples of this principle in action. The do. Garrett Lissey's talk. Instead of just telling everyone his conclusion, he showed the audience a screen of complex symbols and let them have the aha moment. The don't, a speaker putting up a cliched slide saying that modern education is like a factory. I mean, sure, it's true, but it tells the audience something they already know. It offers 0 new insight. And that really brings us to the final, essential question, which I'm going to leave you with. It's taken directly from the spirit of the guidelines themselves. It's not about proving how brilliant you are. It's about revealing the unexpected brilliance in an idea, in the world, or even in the audience itself. So, what will you show us?